Alright, so I decided to do a video of why there are not as many American jobs as there once were. Now, people can point fingers all they want, but to be honest, there is one big, big main reason why. And it's ever since, one of our last presidents actually went overseas to go do foreign relations. And if you do not know his name is Clinton. Yes, the famous Clinton. Clinton actually opened what was ties to China. So if you guys do not know China, you are either in a hole or don't know about them, I guess. China is one of the largest manufacturers. We used to be one of the largest manufacturers let me take that back. We were the largest manufacturers of goods, of products, and of textiles throughout the world. Ever since we opened borders with China and did trade with China, jobs in the U.S. have been dramatically declining. The same jobs that were given to the U.S. citizens, the lower end jobs, were shipped overseas to save money for bigger business. What this means is for middle class and lower class, jobs were cut. Now, they don't really, bigger business really doesn't want you guys to know about this, but um, if they took those jobs and shipped them all in here, they wouldn't make as much money. And obviously, why? Because we get paid more when they're paying them pennies on the dollar out there. But the benefit of them shipping jobs into here is our money stays within our own economy. So we're not negatively spending. We're not spending our money and never getting it back, because that's what is what happening when we're sending it to China. We're taking our money and it's going out there. When you're taking our money and it's staying in here, we're getting our tax dollars back. We're getting people buying food. They're buying groceries. We're not getting that food and grocery money out there for them. Now, if this is a very simple way of doing it. If we raise import tax from China and brought back jobs from the U.S., it would, one, make us money in the short game of items being brought into the U.S., and two, make some American jobs. The good old Obama will talk around things because big businesses line their pockets to get them into office. Um, I want to actually promote this video and actually get this video out, because I know a lot of people are going to look the other way when they see this, because they're going to be like, we know he's saying the right thing, but we really can't back behind it because we got too much money overseas, and that is true. Um, we owe too much money to China, way too much money to China, and I'll even explain to you how I know we owe way too much money to China. One of the largest pirating areas in the world is China, and not to mention China is communist. Um, One of the largest companies out there is Microsoft, and everyone knows about them. Microsoft has a big battle with China because of their pirating. So the Microsoft basically fights back and forth with China to get them to stop doing their pirating. There's a difference between pirating for profit and pirating for free. China is one of the largest pirating for profit out there, um, netting over $40 billion in pirated media, ranging from games, from music, and Microsoft themselves. Um, they really can't do anything just because of how much money the U.S. owes to them as a foreign debt. So basically, China looks the other way. Um, this is a very big negative impact on the program industry and the gaming industry and every other industry that's losing money on this, because they make counterfeit goods out there, and it breaks over the coals. Some of the bigger businesses, they think that since they can ship jobs overseas, they save money, but they're also hurting other industries in the long run, because we can't actually go out there and arrest people for doing it, because in China they're not going to get in trouble. Um, I want to actually get as many likes as I can on here and a bunch of subscribers. I want to get tons of views on here because this is something that I know a lot of people look the other way about, because it's a big issue, because we have a lot of U.S. workers actually out of jobs, and we have people that are in college that are graduating from college and not getting jobs. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's true. I mean, I've known people that graduate from school and they have to go right back to their part-time job because there are not jobs out there, because those jobs are overseas. And we have people that would be taking the jobs of the lower class. Not to disregard lower class or anything, but that's the reason why. If we kept more jobs in the U.S. and stopped shipping more jobs out of the U.S. economy would not be in its plummet right now. The U.S. economy would be flourishing in our own wealth. But because of that, and because of basically big business, they've been screwing us all over. Now, we got to get tons of views on this, because this is a message that needs to get out. Jobs need to stay inside the U.S. And if big business can't do it, someone's got to speak out. And YouTube's one of the largest communities to speak out and to, get a message going. And if you guys can, back behind this, I'm sure we can get businesses to back behind it and actually put people to work. I know that's kind of sad to say, but put people to work at least, We can't keep on sending jobs overseas, We have to make America a strong country again. Alright, well, YouTube, Sean signing out. Get us some subscribers, guys. Get these view count up. America.